Hello, my love. I'm Claire Ackers, and welcome to the Authentic Recruiter podcast, Alchemy and Energetics Values-Led Recruitment Entrepreneurs. If you've ever looked around the recruitment industry and thought there has to be more to success than this, then you are absolutely in the right place. Because in this space, we're talking about building extraordinary recruitment businesses. Ones that don't just look successful on paper or LinkedIn, but feel successful in your bones. Businesses that create real wealth, real freedom, and real impact without losing yourself in the process. So let's start this journey together. I've been in recruitment for over 20 years. I started as a hungry young recruiter, the classic high performer, the top biller chasing the leaderboard. I won the awards. I got promoted. I built my own recruitment firm. On paper, I was smashing it. But underneath the success, I was exhausted, disconnected. And even though everything looked golden on the outside, on the inside, it felt like a golden cage. Maybe you know that feeling, where you've done everything right, but something inside you whispers, this can't be it. When I closed that business, I made a decision. I was never going to build or teach success that looked good but felt wrong. That was the start of everything I now teach, authentic recruitment leadership, and what I call the Recruitment Alchemy Code. It's the intersection between strategy and soul, performance and peace, masculine drive and feminine flow. Let's be honest, recruitment is one of the most powerful industries in the world. It has the potential to give you unlimited income, freedom, and autonomy. You can literally create your own destiny. But the system it's built on? It's outdated, hyper-masculine, hustle-driven, and it rewards burnout over balance. From day one, we were taught to control the process, to push, to chase, to prove our worth. Your success, and sometimes your value as a human, was written on a whiteboard for everyone to see. You learned to measure your worth by your billings, to compete instead of collaborate, and you got really, really good at it. That's why you're successful. But then you launched your own business, determined to do things differently, to have more freedom, more purpose, more impact. And somehow, despite your best intentions, you find yourself right back in the same cycle. Working harder, earning inconsistently, constantly bouncing between feast and famine. You keep thinking, once I just fix this next thing, then it'll all flow. But it doesn't. And maybe, late at night, you even start to wonder, is it me? Am I just not cut out for this? Let me tell you something with absolute certainty. It is not you. You are not broken. You are simply operating inside a system that was never designed for your energy. The old way of doing recruitment was built on force, not flow, on competition, not connection, on control, not creativity. And that system works for a while until it doesn't. Because at some point, your business started reflecting your internal state, the patterns you haven't yet shifted. I call this your origin story paradigm, the unconscious pattern you've been running since the beginning of your career, and maybe even your life. It's the voice that says, I have to do it all myself. I'm not ready yet. I don't deserve more. I'm just lucky. And that pattern, it's what's keeping you small. It's the invisible ceiling between where you are and where you are meant to be. So, what's the alternative? It's what I call recruitment, alchemy, and energetics. It's where strategy meets soul, where you finally stop fighting your own energy and start working with it. It's science and spirit. It's neuroscience, mindset, and energetics brought together to transform how you lead, sell, and succeed. Energetics isn't woo. It's about understanding how your thoughts, beliefs, and nervous system drive your performance and your business results. When you're aligned mentally, emotionally, and energetically, you make better decisions, attract better opportunities, and communicate with magnetic clarity. That's not magic. That's embodied leadership. And when you integrate your feminine energy, your intuition, empathy, creativity, and emotional intelligence, you unlock the exact leadership traits the recruitment industry desperately needs right now. When you activate your own recruitment alchemy code, everything changes. Your dream clients start finding you. You build your dream team and start feeling like the leader you were born to be. You work fewer hours and make more money. You stop chasing and start attracting. You feel peaceful, powerful, and free. You become the lighthouse in your niche, steady, magnetic, and unapologetically you. This is what it looks like when you stop surviving and start leading from alignment. I've watched incredible folk in recruitment transform through this work. Alex, who was co-founder of an international search firm, but crippled by imposter syndrome. Now she's a recognised trailblazer in her sector. Joss, who tripled his turnover by aligning his business with his values. Becky, who tripled her revenue in a year by stepping out of the weeds and into her zone of genius. Cressida, who refused to build a cookie cutter firm and instead designed a business that supported her family and her peace. These are not outliers, they're recruiters, just like you, who decided to rewrite the rules. You'll notice this podcast sounds a little different from most recruitment business shows, because I'm not here to give you more tactics, hacks, or to-do lists. I'm here to help you remember who you truly are as a leader and to build a business that reflects that truth. In this space, we blend business with energetics, masculine with feminine, strategy with soul. Each episode will explore the mindsets, frameworks, and energetic codes that help recruitment entrepreneurs grow businesses that feel as good as they perform. We'll talk about scaling with integrity, breaking free from burnout, balancing your ambition with your intuition, and leading as the fullest expression of you. You'll also hear inspiring stories from other trailblazers who are redefining success in recruitment, people who prove that wealth and wellness can coexist. So, my love, if you're done playing small behind the glossy facade of LinkedIn, if you're ready to build a business that's wealthy, purposeful, and wildly aligned, then welcome. You've found your people. Make sure you subscribe to the Authentic Recruiter podcast so you never miss an episode. And if what I've said today is resonating deeply, you can learn more about my signature coaching experience, the Recruitment Alchemy Code, at claireackers.com. Because you were never meant to just survive this industry. You were meant to transform it. Thank you for being here and for being brave enough to lead differently. Until next time, I'm Claire Ackers, and this is the Authentic